Hey everybody, how's it going? Kyle Lindsay here from Saabkyle04, and I want to welcome you to one of my periodic update videos where I kind of update everybody on what's going on with the channel as far as the brand as well as me personally. The biggest focus that I want to make for this video is the fact that I want to introduce my new physical and online store for Saabkyle04. A lot of people have been asking me for a while if I was going to sell any shirts or hats or anything like that, and well, after a year of preparation and some renovations to this side of the building, I want to officially welcome it. So I'll take you all on a tour and everything and show you the merchandise, show you how to access it on the internet. It's shop.saabkyle04.com. You can also access it via my other website, www.saabkyle04.com. The first piece of personal news that I'd like to tell you all, even though I got a lot of updates towards the end of the video as far as a new car and a couple other little things, just some stuff I've been doing in the background, but Saabkyle04 is actually officially engaged now. I just went to Vegas this past week for a week of filming, filmed 14 exotic cars, just some stuff that I can't get in North Carolina. It was a good time, a little time for rest and relaxation. My girlfriend Crystal was with me, and I took her to the top of the Eiffel Tower in Paris, Las Vegas, and asked her to marry me, and she said yes. So we'll probably be getting married sometime next, probably towards the end of 2013, sometime in the fall or so, and more updates on Facebook as I go. I uploaded a photo and a status of when I did it, and the turnout was absolutely fantastic. It was the most liked and probably one of the most commented statuses and pictures in the page's history. It was incredible, so I really appreciate everybody's support. But without further ado, let's go ahead and show you the new store and show you what's been going on lately. So a few months ago, I decided to take the left-hand side of my dad's dealership, Car Connections Incorporated, located in Reidsville, North Carolina, to renovate as the new Saabkyle04 store. It was basically just used as a piled-high storage room for many years, not really doing too much use. So I'll post a few pictures here and there as I talk about the store to kind of show you the transformation. The address is also still the same, 1032 South Scale Street. I actually have all of my cars parked out in front at the moment just because NBC actually flew down a few weeks ago to film a segment on Saabkyle04 that's going to be a part of the American Story of Bob Dodson that's featured on NBC's Today Show. It was really quite an honor to meet everybody, the producer, the crew, especially Mr. Dodson. It was a fantastic day. I'll insert some clips and stuff towards the end. It should air sometime later in December, and stay tuned to my Facebook page. As soon as I get an exact date, I'll let everybody know. And now back to the store. Basically what I wanted to do was make a modern office to definitely suit the tastes and colors and style of Saabkyle04, but make it a comfortable environment where people can come and kind of hang out and meet me and see some more car-related stuff. It's definitely quite a transformation from what it used to be. Now, I've always been a big fan of keeping businesses within the family, so whenever I'm out of town or on pharmacy school rotations, filming, anything like that, my family will always be here and step in to continue the shipping, take in orders and phone calls. So the office never really closes. It's open from probably about 9 in the morning to 5 or 6 in the evening, essentially almost the same hours as my dad's dealership. Like I said, I wanted to design this room with the fans in mind, so it's very comfortable. Anybody can come in, meet me, hang out, and have a pleasant place if they actually wanted to come in and buy something from the physical store if they were going to be passing through Reidsville. I actually had one of my long-term fans who painted a picture for each of my cars. So, hung them all in a little designated spot. But as far as the things that I'm selling, right now, stickers, magnets, engraved keychains that are also chrome plated. There's also a variety of clothing including short and long sleeve t-shirts with the logo on the back, as well as crew neck sweatshirts and adjustable caps. And as you can see on shop.saabkyle04.com, they're available in a wide variety of sizes. The only thing right now is during my kind of test phase, if you will, on Facebook the past couple weeks, I realized the demand for youth shirts were actually a lot higher than originally expected, so Right now I'm continuously ordering, trying to keep them in stock and everything, so it may take a little bit more processing time, but we're getting them out as quick as possible. And just in case you actually order a youth-sized clothing item and I don't have it in at the time, if you order anything else with it, I'll go ahead and send everything out so you can get the rest of the items in your order, and then as soon as the youth-size shirt, I'll send it in a separate order so you don't have to wait for your entire order, especially if you're ordering for Christmas. If you ever come into the physical store, I highly encourage everybody to sign the little guest book I have. I've already had a handful of people from local and a few neighboring cities come in. Over here we have a little packing station where all the orders are packed and ready to ship. And pretty soon I'll be hanging up some decorative car ads, or vintage car ads that I pulled out of magazines, and those are sitting right there. They'll go around the wall in periodic places. Main desk. Lucky enough the desk was already in here before we renovated the room, as well as the first dollar made. Had to definitely get it framed. Something else I'm also selling, but right now just limited to the physical store until I decide or have time to put them online, is a collection of vintage car ads I've been working on. I've individually wrapped them all in plastic wrap to keep them preserved. Everything from Fords to Fiats to Volkswagens, 2-page ads, gas and oil, all sorts of stuff. Just pretty neat to look through. As far as some of the more details in the renovations, everything in here had to be completely sheetrocked. It was an old building, a lot of the walls were cracked and with mismatched material and stuff, so everything had to be completely smoothed out to give it that modern look. Had some crown moldings put in around the top, all new vents as well as lights. And seeing the way this picture looks right here compared with the original, the way it looked before we cleared anything out, it's an amazing transformation. Of course, all new decorations, all new window casings as well as blinds. I also have a separate landline actually running in for Saabkyle04, so if anybody ever needed to call the store regarding an order or a question about placing an order, it can easily be reached. If the message is taken, either me or my mom or somebody else can get back with you ASAP. Now, as far as the online store, like I said earlier, it's shop.saabkyle04.com. It can be accessed via that URL, or if you're on www.saabkyle04.com, which is my main website so people can learn a little bit more about me and the channel itself, you can click on either this orange link here or go to the official store of Saabkyle04. It'll bring up a little bit of detailed information about the physical store as well as the address and location. And down below, a little bit about the online store. You can click this entire box here and it'll always bring it up in a new window. Down below that, I have a little personal note that I wrote, explaining a little bit why I created this store. So it's pretty easy to find. There's also a link on the main channel page that says Saabkyle04 store. And one other way that you can access the store, down below here on the Facebook page, I have a little store widget. Just click on that and it'll bring everything up. You can buy things now, go to the full store. So there are indeed a lot of ways to access it. When you're on the store page, I have it styled just like the channel as well as the website, just so everything kind of blends in and flows together. But all the products are listed to the left, the youth sizes like I mentioned earlier, all the t-shirts, crew neck sweatshirts, keychains, magnets, as well as stickers. When you click on one, this particular one has only one picture, but if we're going over to one of the shirts, I got 3 pictures of each that you can bring up, showing the back, and a little close up. So for example, real quick, if I clicked on one of these, choose the size that you want, add to cart. If you want 2, just change the quantity, update the total, and let's say you wanted a keychain too. Add that. Then when you're done shopping, just hit checkout, and it brings up PayPal so you can securely pay. If you don't have a PayPal, you can actually still pay through PayPal just as a guest. All the shipping and tax for North Carolina residents are all calculated within PayPal. And I'm currently updating this, but down below, if you click on About, That's a similar paragraph that I showed you on the website. For a little personal note. Frequently asked questions about shipping, as well as other items. One of the other pieces of news I'd like to share you guys real quick is my newly acquired car that I purchased probably about 3 months or so ago. Everybody on Facebook pretty much knows it by now, but this is a 1948 Ford Super Deluxe 8 Tudor. It's the two-door sedan, original flathead V8, all original, never been restored. It's a pretty rare vehicle in the fact that it's very hard to find original 48s anymore, especially in the Tudor format. This also has a lot of rare options on it, including the little bumper flanges, backup light, power release gas cap, and a whole lot of other goodies. I will have a full review video and test drive of this when I get the chance to making it. I've just been cleaning and working on it slowly. There wasn't really a whole lot of stuff to do. Definitely not as near as much stuff as I had to do to the Fairlane. All the vacuum assisted wipers still work, the AM radio still works, all the gauges work. It doesn't overheat. I've already driven it an hour to Winston-Salem. Drives perfect down the road. And it's a 3-speed manual on the column just like the Fairlane. So it's fun to drive. Windshield washer bottle still works. I just replaced some of the wires, the regulator. Changed the oil, that's about it. Bulletproof engines. But like I said, more on that later. I'll post more updates on Facebook as I start working on the video. As far as everything else, doing just fine. 65 Fairlane, the 95 Riviera, and my Charger I got over the summer. Well guys, I hope this was an informative update video. I told you it wouldn't be too long like some of my other ones, but just some of the necessary information I wanted to get out about the store. I know a lot of people have been asking me about it and holiday shipping and all that kind of stuff, so I want to try to get it out as soon as I can. If you have any questions for me, email me or give us a ring up at the store here if it's regarding item of purchase or anything of that nature. Pharmacy school is also going well still. I just finished up with my 6th rotation, so I have 3 more in the spring, and then I'll graduate with my Doctor of Pharmacy degree sometime in May. After I take my boards and stuff, I'll be licensed, and then I'll be a pharmacist slash car reviewer or journalist or whatever you want to call it. But this is definitely my passion. I really appreciate everybody's support and helping me achieve my dreams and do what I absolutely love to do every day. So I only hope to grow bigger and bigger, and I always take suggestions from everybody. So if I can help out or you got a suggestion you want me to try to do for a video, please let me know. Until next time, thanks a lot guys. Take care. There's always more where that came from.